Okay, so I just got my 2026 census card in the mail. This is what it looks like. This is the area where they had my address, and then above my address, it had a 10-digit ID number. For obvious reasons, I've covered that up. Funny enough, it just has your address, but it does not have your name. Mind you, I live in an apartment, so I don't know if that's just the way they send them to apartments or what. This is what the back of the envelope looks like. So I'm going to read you what it basically says. It's dated May 4th, 2026. Dear resident, this letter provides instructions for completing your household's 2026 census questionnaire. Please complete it by May 12, 2026. Completion of the census questionnaire is required by law. Census information is important for you and your community and is used to plan services that support employment, schools, public transportation, and hospitals. Complete it online today at www.census.gc.ca. Enter the 16-digit secure access code indicated above and follow the instructions. It's quick and easy. If you have any questions, please visit our website at www.census.gc.ca, where you can also chat online with us or contact us at 1-833-852-2026. Respondents with access to TTY for persons who have a hearing or speech impairment should call 1-833-830-3109. Video relay services can also be used. If you prefer to receive a paper questionnaire, please call 1-833-663-2026. Enter the 16-digit secure access code indicated above and follow the automated instructions. By law, your responses will be kept confidential. Thank you for your cooperation. Signed, Andre Loringer, Chief Statistician of Canada. So as soon as you open up this form, at the top of that form, there's a secure access code that's 16 digits long. So you basically go to that website, www.census.gc.ca, and it will just walk you through. It's pretty straightforward. It's pretty simple. It took me about 10 minutes. Now, mind you, I live by myself, so I only had to complete information on myself. If you've got multiple people living in your household, then it may end up taking you longer. But it's pretty straightforward and simple. I found it to be anyways. I found at least one question to be kind of long and convoluted. Now, if you prefer, if you run into any problems, as I say, there is a phone number listed in there. There are phone numbers listed in there that you can contact them to speak to live agents or at the very least get assistance in how to complete it. Now remember, this is something that's required by law, and you're supposed to have it done by May 12th, 2026. And at the end of doing it, they give you a confirmation code. So I would suggest writing down that confirmation code as well as screenshotting it, so that if there's any problems with them, they didn't receive your answers properly or whatever, then you have that confirmation code to prove that you completed it. Now, the very last section, it gives you 1,000 letters or 1,000 characters or 1,000 words. If you have any questions or concerns, or if you have any suggestions to make to them. The one suggestion that I made to them was basically that we should be given at least 1 month to do this census. Now, I didn't even first start hearing about this census until late last week, until about April 30th or May 1st. And This census is dated May 4th, 2026, which, by the way, is my birthday, ironically. But this May 4th, 2026 census is to be completed by May 12th, 2026. Well, many of us are extremely busy. That's not like 8 days and not a lot of time to complete this thing. Like, as I say, it only takes 10 minutes to do, but a lot of people are extremely occupied. You know, like there's so many problems that could arise. Like, what if it gets delayed in the mail? Or what if you're gone away from home for a few days? I mean, there's times when I'm gone away from home for several days, and as a result, don't see my mail for several days. So like, I, for example, spent the weekend in the Greater Toronto area with my parents and sister since this past weekend was my birthday. And I just got home yesterday, May 5th. Now, let's say I hadn't gotten home till May 13th, I would have missed that May 12th deadline. So I just made a suggestion to them that we should be given at least 1 month to do the census, and that I didn't even start hearing about this census until last week, until April 30th or May 1st. So in my opinion, we should be given till at least May 31st to complete this. So that's the main suggestion I made to them, is that we need more time to complete this. And also keep in mind, for people that are old school, if you prefer a paper questionnaire, it gives you a phone number that you can call to request a paper questionnaire. But this is very important. Like, I know there's some people that don't like giving information to the government. Just to give you an idea, I don't know if the census changes from person to person. My census was pretty basic. All it asked me was my name, asked me for my phone number, my email address. It asked me my current gender, as well as my gender at birth, and it asked me for my date of birth and how many people are living in my household. You know, stuff like that. It didn't ask me any additional information. Oh yeah, and it asked my marital status too. It didn't ask me any additional information such as sexual orientation, didn't ask me any questions about work or schooling or how much money I make. It didn't ask me any of those kind of personal questions. Now, mind you, I don't know if these censuses vary from person to person, but mine was pretty straightforward. And the reason why we have to do a census ever so often, like, I'll read the paragraph again. Census information is important for you and your community and is used to plan services that support employment, schools, public transportation, and hospitals, so that they can make sure that your community services are sufficient enough to support the people living in your community. So it's very important to do, and it's really straightforward and pretty easy to do. So, and of course you're required by law to do it as well too. So, yeah, go ahead and do it. There's nothing to be concerned with, and well, that's all I got to say. Okay.